my sage and my dragon's blood lit, because this is my little ritual that I do every time I go on YouTube. Is I light a sage and a dragon's blood. Well, normally it's dragon's blood, not always. What's up? Bring it down a little bit. There you go. How's everyone doing? What's new and exciting? It's still winter here. It fucking sucks. Hi, Miss Kisa. You cracked me up with your copycat. Because Psychic Michael and I were just talking about copycats. And then you posted that and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, we were just talking about that. So we laughed. I laughed and then I sent it to him. I was like, look at this. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, it's true. We have to deal with these things all the time. Just fine. I'm used to it now. It used to really, hi, Heavy C. It used to really bother me when people copycatted me or stole my things or try to, to do that. Hi, Marcia. That used to really bother me. But now I just don't fucking care anymore. Hold on. I just dumped a bunch of ash in my purse. Okay, well that'll be fun to find later. Hopefully it doesn't like go up in flames. What are you guys doing tonight? What's up? Babe, you got that fire roaring tonight. Ooh, it's hot. Yes. So tonight, I'm doing a love spell, some puppet work, and a couple of boosters. And maybe some other stuff too. I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting for like 2 things to come through for people ordering things for tonight. But I don't know. Everything might have to wait till tomorrow, which is okay. I'm good with that. I like to spread it out. Spread it. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Do I need to put on the spirit box? Hey. All right, here we go. So, well, it's really loud. I really haven't told anyone this yet in my family, but I really want to go to Vegas and go to Zach's museum. I watched some stuff on YouTube yesterday when it was my turn to take care of the puppies for a little while. I was scrolling through YouTube and he was talking about all this stuff in his museum and how all these spirits are trapped in these items and all this stuff, and it just makes me so angry. Hi, Steve. I just want to get in there and just... I really don't have to. Maybe I could just... Maybe I could just, get the address. I don't have to go there to do it. Would like to. Just so I could watch them all leave. But I don't know. I have to meditate on it. It really just bugs me. That he is like collecting souls, collecting spirit. I know you just want to go to Vegas because you like to gamble, but I was here in 2020. Oh, you were there? You went to Zach's thing in 20. Dark stuff in there. Is there really? See, I just want to go. I just want to go and cross everything and free it. It's been bugging me for a minute now. I don't know. Sorry, they put a commercial on. I had to get rid of it. It does sound like fun, but every time I see his stuff where he's trapping stuff in there, and he talks about how they're all trapped, or he calls attached to these things, it just makes me so annoyed. That's the problem I have with a lot of those ghost shows, is they don't help the spirits. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, everyone. That place scared the hell out of my male puppet, funny as hell. So, speaking of thumbs up, so I never get on the whole statistics and all that stuff, very seldom. But I got on there yesterday, and do you know that only 25% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel? I swear. Only 25% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. That's fucking crazy. I'm like, that's not very nice. Are you guys ashamed of me? Am I an embarrassment to your YouTube page? You don't want anyone to know that you're subscribed to my channel or that you watch my channel? I was just like, well, that's not very nice. Right? Is that wild? So I don't know. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. I think I have like, what do I have, like 5,000 something? I get pretty annoyed when they provoke spirits. Top 25 recent. Come on, guys. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think, okay, so say if I have 5,000 subscribers, and that's 25% of the people who watch my, right? So that would mean I have like 20,000 people watching my show, my channel, but only 5,000 are subscribed. That's crazy. That is wild. I mean, I get it if you don't want people to know that you're associated with a witch. I'm kind of like loud and proud. But damn, put your shit on private then. I don't understand that. 6,584, I believe it is. 6,584. Here. It's crazy. Crazy! You must have more like 20K people. I'm not ashamed of you at all. I sing your praise. Are you subscribed to my channel? Yes, but are you a subscriber? It doesn't really matter, I guess. But it's just, I just was like, that's kind of fucked up. But okay. Yes, I've been subscribed. Laughing out loud. I printed up all the stuff that you sent me, Steve, and I'm going to take it in and put it in my book. Otherwise, I wouldn't know when you're live. Yeah, I can't remember what it said, how many people get the bell. It tells you like all that stuff. I can't remember what they said. It's not very many though. But I don't have my settings on to get bells for things for people that but I do get notifications for people that I'm subscribed to. But Kelly came by today and put stuff in here. Left little gifts for me. Hold on, I'll show you. So when I'm doing my rights and stuff, I'm always using a bunch of different books. I'm always using a bunch of different books, and I'm going from here to there, and I use a ton of little pieces of paper, sticking in this and that, and you know how it is. And so she made me some bookmarkers, and they are so freaking cute. Look at these. So she I don't know what you call this. It's not knitting, but look at, it's some kind of needle point. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And then she just left him on my desk. And then when I try to call her and tell her thank you, she won't answer her phone. Isn't that beautiful? She made me 4 of them. Here's another black one. Aren't they pretty? So now when I'm doing my rights, I can just throw these in there instead of always getting pieces of paper. Aren't those pretty? Yes, I love them. Yeah, because it's like sometimes when you're doing rights, you need this book for this one, and this book for this, and this book for that, and then you gotta kind of and that's how I do it. I know other people in the current will take a picture of the page and print it up, and then they just have it all together like that. But I don't do that. I always take everything directly from the books. I don't like standing there with a piece of paper and doing that. I like to have the books, and then if I need to change, I shouldn't say that. I just do it as I go, as I'm reading it. Like if I need to add something, like a specific God or something like that, which I have to do a lot, then I just do it while I'm reading. But I have to quit talking about that. I'm going to get zapped. But yeah. So thanks, Kelly. They're beautiful. I just love them. I didn't even see you coming back here. I slept a lot today, though. I've been really tired. I don't know why, but sometimes I do a lot of things that require a lot of energy for me, and so I do sleep a lot lately. I have a lot of stuff going on. I have the books all around me too. And rights. Yeah, it's like, certain things call for certain things, and you're like, oh, well, that's in this one. Oh, well, that's in this one. And then you have to go. So then you just kind of fluctuate back and forth. And I guess that's when knowing your shit comes in handy, because if you don't know where it's at, it can cause a problem. But usually I have everything in order, and I'll have them all set up a specific way so that, I know what I'm doing. And then, of course, I usually have Kelly there with a list going, you need to do this now. Get this out of that one. Okay. Yeah. There's been a couple of times when this is something I could share that's not related. It's related but unrelated at the same time. There's been a couple of times when I would be reading from the books, and then all of a sudden um, the words change while I'm reading it. And there's like dots and things, like the letter, like the whole, everything changes. But I just keep reading it like I know it, and I just try to stay out of my human so that I can continue and I just can read right through it. But sometimes if I get it, if I catch it and I get in my, come back in, then then it goes back to normal. But if I stay out of my human, then the letters will change and it'll look like a different alphabet, if that makes sense. I don't know. But sometimes that happens. Um, and that's kind of fucking weird. And then when I'm done, I'll look at Kelly and go, this just happened. And then I'll spend like a whole week trying to find it. I can't find it. There's similar things, but nothing exact. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then but yeah, like I look through so many different languages and alphabets, even old stuff, and I can't find it. There's some, but I can't find it. So, but I was able to read it, and so that was cool. I can't even remember which one I was doing when that first happened. But hi. But yeah, so anyways, tonight I'm going to do a love spell, an apple love, hopefully. If I have any apples, I have to go see. Black Widow, are you on here? Do I have apples in there? I usually do. Sometimes I don't. Hopefully I do. But yeah. And then I have a couple of emergency spells I'm going to be doing, like boosters that need to be done for job interviews coming up on Monday, etc., etc. It's really snowing here. We've got a blizzard. I don't know what the fuck, but I am with the snow. We can't catch a break. And then today we went outside and the sun was shining and everything was clear and beautiful with a couple little clouds here and there. And it was snowing at the same time. And my man was like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, I am over it. But I get the feeling it's going to be this way for a while, you guys. So we might as well just accept it, dress warm, keep your sweaters on, and hope for the best. I just want it all to melt in the mountains. Black Flame, what's up? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I believe it's a bulldog. bulldog beanie. I like the bulldog beanies. They have some really cute ones. And I like that they're oversized. I don't like the little beanies. I like the big ones. I like if I could wear like a really tall beanie, like I would love that. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with hats that go up really high. Like, you know. Have you ever seen like Ghost Mane? Like his hat? I really like that. I wish it was socially acceptable for me to wear a hat like that all the time because I would. I don't know why. It's an internal thing. I've always been attracted to that big tall. Like that. I like it. But I don't want no like Christian crap on it. I want like something cool. Yeah. We could put like Belial sigil across the top. Or Lucifer's. That would be sick. Or even Hecate's. I would love it. Or maybe just like put them all on there. I'd be down with that. Yeah. It's my dream. Maybe someday someone will make me one and then mail it to me in the mail. And then I'll wear it on my YouTube channel. That would be fucking awesome. Do you know what kind of hat I'm talking about, Steve? Yeah. Let me see. Kelly, will you send me a picture of one? I got one right here. But not like this. This is just the shape. Just the shape, okay? That would be so cool. It's my dream hat. Hey, I didn't tell you to turn off. No. Not security. Come on. Hold on. All right. Hold on a minute. Send you a picture of one. Do you make hats? It's my dream hat. I know I'm weird, but I can't help it. That's what I like. But I would want it like, to be cool, like black and badass. Black and gold. Oh my gosh. That would be so dope. Hold on. They say it's a man's hat, but I don't care. Hold on, Steve. I'm sending it to you. If I could find you. Hold on. Okay, I sent it. So dope. And the pant and dress outfit that goes over it, all in black. Oh, I would love that. I'm like really fucking loving it. I seen one before and it was so cute. You have a portfolio of hats you've made. You make hats? I didn't know you made hats. Oh my gosh. What a coincidence. Yeah, it's my thing. I know. It is dope. Was paid to be a for several shows. Work theater in Chicago. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. One day there's a spider web hanging from the ceiling. So I saw this thing today where they were saying that when you could see the whites of the bottom of somebody's eye, that means they're going to die young. When they look straight ahead and you could see the whites underneath their eye. That is not true. Do you guys think that's true? Tell me. I'm curious. I don't think so. You don't know if someone's going to die young or not just by the color of their eyeballs. But yeah, that's what they say. It's got a term. There's a medical term for it, but I can't remember what it is. I can do makeup, hair, build sets, make costumes. I can do every aspect of theater. I don't think that's true. No. I don't think so either. But, you know, there's a lot of different information out there about all kinds of things. And when I don't have anything to do and I'm bored and I'm hanging out, minding my business, abused. I just scroll through things and then I see different perspectives in the world that are out there that people are saying and thinking and doing, and I just am like, wow, there's so much bullshit. But back to the copycat. Let's talk about that for a minute. At the beginning of this show, I was talking to Kisa about a thing that she posted about copycats. Hero. About a post that she posted about copycats and how it used to really bother me, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. But I don't like thieves. And if you steal something that's mine, then I'm probably going to do something about it, just so you know. And I'll probably unfriend you and not... Don't start that. Hold on. They're trying to go... Sorry, they went to commercial. No one per se. I'm talking about like stealing stuff as far as stealing things that were given to you by the gods, say. That's what Kisa posted about copycats, people who copycat you. Well, it doesn't really bother me as much anymore. It used to really piss me off. But like people who, like, if you're gonna use something that's mine, like say my Azula water, okay, if you're gonna like do a whole thing and sell it and say blah blah blah, you know, whatever about it, at least say I was inspired by Blue Witch. At least do that. If you do that, then I won't be offended and I won't get mad. But if you try to like take it and make it yours and say it's yours and write a whole thing about how it came to you and blah blah blah, when I know you and I know where you got it because it's in a video of mine from 5 years ago and so on and so on. I know it's mine. You know it's mine. So just say, I got this recipe from Blue Witch and this is her water, you know, and change the name if you want. I don't care. But it's Azula water. Same thing with like my Not Magic on my candles, or what else has been stole? That was stole. My blue water was stole. My apple spells. Um, and I know I don't own magic. I'm not trying to say that I do, but I have specific things that my friends or people who were in my circle who have tried to take things that are mine that I created with Hecate and tried to say that they're theirs. Hi, DS. Okay, I'll look at it. I'll look at it later. Brina says the Blue Witch is an ad in it's generated by Etsy, so you're beyond famous now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thieves, exactly. There's a difference between imitation and straight up taking what was made for someone else. And yes, I'm right there with you. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways. So my money spell was stolen. I've inspired lots of witches to do different things, and I love that. I'm proud of that. I'm happy for that. But just say it. Just say Blue inspired me to do this. Blue inspired me to, you know, like, just be, it's okay to do that. It doesn't make you a less of a witch to admit that you were inspired by someone else to do something. It's okay. You can say, there's like a line going across me right here. But you can admit it and be proud of that. Like, it's okay to say Blue inspired me. It doesn't mean I'm going to take all your business from you or whatever, but I get people who do these things and then I'm like, well, I thought we were friends. You know, I thought we were sisters and brothers. And now you're like, you know, creating a whole fucking website with all of my work, with my actual literal list of spells that I provide. Now you're doing that, and you just barely started witchcraft last year, like in November. And now all of a sudden you have a whole page set up with all of my shit, and you think that that's going to be okay with me? Like, I'm just going to just roll over and no. it's not right to do that and not give you proper credit. Well, no, it's disgusting. And then they create like this whole bullshit story. And sometimes in their stories, even, it's my story. And so they take things that I've experienced and things that have happened to me, and then they add it to their own little thing and say that it's happened to them. But it hasn't, that's mine. And so I get upset about it sometimes. But, you know, sometimes the gods will give me certain things to protect me or to empower me in different ways. And then I'll share that with a small circle, not a big circle. I don't share things like that on YouTube anymore for this specific reason. But I used to. But I try to not do it anymore because of the whole copycat problem. But I have a small circle of about 20 people, 15, 20 people, I don't know. And I do tell some of the things that happen that are given to me or shared with me, and then later I'll see a post in a different page or something like that where they're using my testimony and saying that it's theirs. And it really hurts my feelings. And then I'm just like, that makes me really sad. And so if it's a sister or a brother, I just give it to Hecate and walk away because she knows what's going down, and I just fucking stay out of it and let her deal with it because, man, it does. But let me tell you something. If I feel a certain way about it, they feel a certain way about it. They know how I'm feeling all the time. Lucifer's always checking my vibrations. And they know. It makes you really mad. If they're really your friends, it shouldn't be able to talk about with them. So the copycat thing, it's been going on for a while, for years now, but I don't really worry about it too much anymore. I think every time it pops up, I handle it, usually like this. And I'll always call you out on it. I'll always be like, hey, what the fuck? I saw what you posted. That's not yours. That's mine. What are you doing? I will always say something. I don't stay quiet about it. I will tell you to your face. But I don't cast on them or anything like that. Unless it's a threat where they're threatening me or coming against me. If it's coming against me, an attack on me or my family, then I always will handle it immediately. I always know, and I will handle it immediately. They will show me, the gods show me. They take me and make me watch what you're doing against me. So I always know, I always see it. It doesn't matter who you are, what current you're in, what blah blah, I don't care. They always take me and show me and make me watch. And then they tell me, what are you going to do about it? And then I know I have to handle it immediately. And then I do. But good, that's how it should be with true friends. But I just when Kesa posted that, it really was like. And then I have another friend who's been experiencing, another friend in the same current, who's experiencing some copycat issues. And it's just like, well, just if you're going to be inspired by someone else, just say it. Just say it. And then it's okay. Because then it's like a beautiful thing. It's not like a theft. Just say it. just go, man, I was so inspired by someone, by Blue, that I created this whole, spell with something that she did that inspired me, and now I want to like share it with you. Just say that, and then I would be like, I'm cool with that. That's nice. Thank you. That's awesome. And I wouldn't be mad because it's not about the money. No one cares. Nobody gives a shit about the money. It's about being inspired and then saying you were inspired by this or that. And a lot of times I get frustrated because for me it's different. I always like to share who inspired me, but because of where I'm at and what I practice, I can't. And so it's like I can't be like, oh, I was inspired by, PC in this book. This really inspired me to do this or that. I can't do that. I have to keep my mouth shut. Um, Hi, Black Widow. Yeah. The sad thing is that if they copy you or anyone else, they're not discovering and using their own gifts. Exactly. Good point, Cindy. Good point. Yeah. Someone. What's up, someone? Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so just, just let people know. If someone inspires you to do something, then don't take it and steal it and hoard it and be like, oh, just say, I was inspired. Is that a bad thing to be inspired? I'm like, it's not bad. You know? It's not. There's no, it's not a shameful thing to be inspired by someone. It's shameful to take their shit and fucking try to create it and try to pretend like it's yours and it's been around for thousands of years, blah, 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 and whatever. You watch me do the spell 100 fucking times and you know where you got it from because you were my friend. It's stealing if you don't say where the inspiration came. If you do something like that. And another thing, since we're on the hate train, yeah. We're talking about people stealing spells and things like that. Copycats. We're talking about the copycatter. Another thing, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate it when that happens. But hang on. Oh, thank you. Okay, so say you pay a witch to do a comeback love. I always use this one as an example because it happens a lot. Okay, So say you pay me to do a comeback love binding obsession and hand tying and all these things to get your man back. He left you, you know, you're pregnant, you're this, you're that, and he left you to go live with some other girl. And you're devastated and you're with child and your life is falling apart and blah blah blah. You have 2 other kids with this man and everything's a mess, and then you come to me with this mess and I start doing spell work for you, and then he comes back to you and he wants to remarry you, and he's a perfect, beautiful husband that you always wanted him to be, and the gods did that for you. My gods did that for you. And then you want to go and give it to your false god. And then you're like, oh, you know, Jesus did this for me. Jesus did that for me. He brought my husband back, blah, blah, blah. No, he fucking didn't. And it annoys the shit out of me when people do that, because don't fucking do that. Just don't say anything. If you can't give a testimony to the gods who helped you for real, then just shut your fucking mouth. Just don't say anything at all. Sorry, but it's annoying. Just keep it to yourself. Just be like, yep, he's back, that's nice, and moving on. Because I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna know about it. And it's rude. And it could be taken away from you just as easily as it was given to you. And so I don't like it. I don't like it when people do that. It makes me really angry. It's an insult. And yeah, hi Belial. But sorry, I just got a little cranky. But yeah. No one. I'm fucking happy as can be. I'm not mad at all. Just, we're talking about, it's Case's fault because she brought up the whole copycat thing, and then we were talking about the copycatters, and then she posted like this whole astrology thing about copycats, and so it's all her fault. Not in a bad way. But so I just thought I would talk about that tonight a little bit, because it is something that a lot of people are going through right now. And so I just thought I would give my 2 cents on the situation and share my beautiful bookmarks that Kelly made me. Look at, they have the little hanging doily thingies. So cute. But yeah, so just don't be that person, you guys. Don't do that. You know? Just don't. It's not necessary. Easily avoided. And have better character, you know. Do better. It's also stealing money if you do something like that. Example, I have done reading once, and then that person just say me why, pay me nothing, everyone wants everything free. People, most are like that. Well, I think that whenever you provide a service to someone, There should be some form of payment. If you're going to do a reading for someone, I know that a lot of people will do like the generated, in general for everyone readings just to get people in. And that's cool. But if surprising, if you're going to go to someone and you want them to put their energy into something, you should pay them. Somehow, some way, it should be paid. You can, if they say, no, don't pay me, I don't want any money from you, then you should send them a fucking gift. Like, you don't just have people using their energy for you and not balance it out. It should be balanced. It should be paid for. When I don't do spell work for free, I mean, sometimes I do. Yes, it's true. Like if someone comes to me and, they're in an emergency situation, they're dying, they're sick, they're this, they're that, I will, or there's a rape victim, there's, something going on where it's an emergency situation. I have, and sometimes I do, in those cases, do for free. But if somebody comes to me and goes, oh, my boyfriend and I got in a fight, will you do a comeback love spell for me? I don't have any money right now, but I promise I'll pay you someday. I'm like, no, that's not an emergency. I know you're sad and you're hurt, but that's not an emergency situation. That's not free. Sorry. No. I'm like, just take your time, save your money, and let me know when you're ready. Because, no. Um, but yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on around on TikTok, and where there's a lot of people who are fakers. They don't have these abilities that they're claiming that they have. They don't have. There's so many. I don't even know. Like, there's a lot of readers um, who are fake. And if you don't have like the ability to see it and know it and be like, this guy's full of shit. This lady is just, I mean, anybody could flip cards and go, chick, 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 chick. But if you see, watch them, watch what they're doing. And if you see them like this, chick, 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 they're not looking at the camera. They're always looking off to the side. They probably have their cards already pre-picked. They probably have a book there with everything on it so that they can read from it. Um, it's a lot of people who are not, tons of fake readers everywhere. Yep. Yeah, I can tell some of them are so annoying. And someone says, yep, that person say that she is about tarot cards. I didn't have cards. I don't need cards. Well, I'm talking about specifically the tarot card readers right now, where they're on TikTok. The ones that I've been seeing are like on TikTok. But some of them are pretty good at knowing what the cards mean and things like that. But you could be, if they start going, they all do this. All the card readers do this. They all go, it could be someone, that's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, it's that, it's this. But if it gets off too far, that they're full of shit. They're just guessing. It could be someone who just had dinner. It could be someone who skipped breakfast. It could be, let's think about it. Could be someone who likes to eat food and drink alcohol. That's me. I'm sorry, but that's kind of what they do. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Must be talking about me. Surely they are. I'm just saying. Come on, you guys. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Don't listen to it. They're full of shit. They just named me and half of the world. Come on. Don't be sorry. It makes me so angry. But do they not do that for real? Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Just saying. The cards are a cool tool. They're effective. And for me personally, and I don't do cards a lot I don't do cards for people. It's not my forte. I have cards. I love them. I use them. I have a deck on my desk. I have 2-3 decks on my kitchen table at all times. I'm always taking them out to check it out. Sometimes I don't like what they say, so I put them away. But I'm not it's not my deal. But for me, the cards will like push my human aside a little bit so that my guides can talk to me and tell me things that I need to do or work on or what's going on. And it's kind of like you kind of can go in a trance. You're like looking at this, and then you're thinking about that. And while you're thinking about that, this gets moved over, and then the message can come in. Does that make sense? That's how that's the way it is for me. But I don't ever like to get personal messages because I don't want to hear about what I have to work on or I just go out and change it magically. I don't accept it. And then I'll just be like, fine, I'll just go do a spell. I don't accept that. I'm kind of a pain like that, Black Flame. Eventually, I'll go into fortune telling, but it's not the time or place as of now. Please check your messenger after you get free from here. Do the make money in tarot cards in TikTok, etc. Really, etc. Or question mark. I'm not in TikTok. I'm too old to be in TikTok, maybe. You're not old. Why do you think someone... Oh, I thought it was C for a second. I tried the whole TikTok thing when it was just so cheesy for me. I can't do cheesy. I'm not good at it. I can't do cheesy either. But there is a lot of good information on there. There is a couple of good readers on there. I know Psychic Michael's got a TikTok page, and he doesn't do a lot of readings on his TikTok though. He does a lot of like different things. He's got all kinds of stuff on there. But all kinds of things. Messages and not just readings. He does all kinds of things. You had a dance video on with my avatar, yeah. Sorry, I never joined. I just can't do it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But, you know, whatever. I did learn a really good spaghetti hack on TikTok. I admit it. You know how when you're boiling noodles and the water comes boiling over the top of your pan. So if you take oil on a napkin, on a paper towel, and then put the oil around the top of the pan like this, it won't do that. And the bubbles won't come boiling over the top of your pan. Yeah. So cool. It works. I tried it. It's true. Yep. And what else did I learn on there? I don't know. Can't remember. But anyways, I've been on for an hour and 2 minutes now. So I'm going to say goodnight to you. Keep an eye out for my videos coming up here in the next couple hours. And I will see you soon. Peace out.